As the planet warms due to climate change, cooling will no longer be a luxury, but rather a necessity. In Grenada, the National Ozone Unit, in collaboration with GIZ, is enhancing the skills of refrigeration and air conditioning technicians via Cool Training. National Ozone Officer Leslie Smith with insight into the training.
This training activity that has been conducted here is in the area of natural refrigerants, focusing heavily on hydrocarbons R290. This type of technology is one of the technologies that the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy through the National Ozone Unit is advocating for the refrigeration and air conditioning sector. As part of our National Cooling Action Plan, we are promoting the use of refrigerant technologies with low global warming potential and also with high energy efficiencies. And natural refrigerants fits the bill perfectly as one of the best alternatives in this regard. And so what we have done over the years and is continuing to do is to strengthen the capacity of our local refrigeration and air conditioning technicians, adequately able to cope and to handle these types of refrigerants, particularly with regards to the safety issues surrounding them. As you may be aware, natural refrigerants R290 is a flammable refrigerant, and so it ought to be treated differently to the conventional fluorinated gases that are used in the sector.
How beneficial has this training been to you?
It was a very beneficial training. As we know, hydrocarbon is something new to us in Grenada, and our kit on a whole is quite different to the kit of the hydrocarbon. So by being exposed to some of the precision tools when using hydrocarbon was extremely beneficial. It gives us an insight of things that we will need to get to better solve, better do HVAC in Grenada in terms of hydrocarbon.
I feel much better prepared now, working with this gas, knowing the proper way of doing certain stuff like evacuating the system, raising, charging the system, recovering.
This training was very essential for me, and therefore I would wish to have that exposure to many local technicians in my country in Dominica, which I would share as well. I don't keep the knowledge for myself.
As a female, how does it feel working around this field dominated by men?
I don't feel any different because I've been doing this for like over 8 years now. So I got comfortable. Even though I'm the only female here today, I don't feel intimidated.
What tips can you offer to your fellow technicians?
For other young girls who will want to get into the field of refrigeration and air conditioning, I would say don't be intimidated. Just listen, try and understand, stay focused.
We all need to be equipped, and not just with the tools, but with safety, proper safety practices. Stickers when we're working, making sure that we have a perimeter around where we work. Fans, because these gases, the minute time they escape, they sink to the floor. I cannot stress enough when it comes to safety.
Although hydrocarbons has a flammability factor of 3, once you follow the guidelines in terms of the rules and the steps that is in place for the safety, it is energy efficient. We had signed on to the Montreal Protocol, and that is the way forward. The world is on board. Grenada is a step in the Caribbean, I think, and I'm urging all the technicians to get on board. It will benefit the consumer. It will reduce our carbon imprint as well.
I wish that every technician could take at least, even if it's a few days or one day, whatever training you can get, take it, because it is needed when we're dealing with the hydrocarbons.
What is very significant about this training is that now we have exposed our local technicians to state-of-the-art equipment that are specifically designed for flammable refrigerants, taking into account all of the safety considerations that need to be used. So our technicians now have first-hand experiences in using vacuum pumps that are designed for flammable refrigerants, refrigerant recovery machines that are designed for flammable refrigerants, charging scales, electronic leak detectors, and a host of other equipment that they would have seen and used for the very first time. So we feel very comfortable now that our technicians are on the way in terms of being fully able to handle these gases Grenada has maybe one of the largest registry of technicians that are trained in natural refrigerants. I think now we can boast that over 80% of our local technicians have received some level of training in natural refrigerants. And as a result of that, we feel very comfortable that this sector can absorb and accommodate these types of technologies as compared to many other regions in the world where this technology is virtually new to technicians. What we also have here at the TMRH Community College is a regional center where technicians from throughout the Caribbean can come here to Grenada and learn natural refrigerant technology. As a matter of fact, in this training, we had one technician from Dominica who came to Grenada to benefit from the expertise that we have here in Grenada. So we think we are on the right path, and in preparing our sector for handling these flammable gases using the refrigeration and the conditioning sector.
As part of the project, Cool contributions fighting climate change too, RAC technicians will become certified in the handling of natural refrigerants, in particular propane in AC units.